Goodbye. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, how are we?
Stop touching that eyeball.
You like that?
Yeah.
Really get in there? Um, wow, I just finished Sarah the last 2 minutes. Folks, chat, you couldn't see this, but Sarah briefly mentioned that my room was looking a little white. And so in a
I didn't say
panic,
it's looking a little white. That sounds strange. I said it looked like you were in prison.
yeah, oh yeah, that's much less strange. You're right. It was just a little bare, so we had to throw some stuff up real quick in a panic. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Just
Um,
some basic home decor.
Just some basic home decor, some normal stuff. I will say my landlords came upstairs into my apartment yesterday and saw all of this crazy shit because there was a tiny leak happening, and
Uh-oh.
they just came inside. I was just like, I was in this room in a meeting, and I could hear in the living room someone going, "Hello, hi," and they were
What?
in. He was inside the apartment.
I don't like that. That's not okay. Did you tell them that's not okay?
I was scared. I was very
They
scared.
walk in you in 2 inches of bathwater and leave?
Yeah, in 2 inches of bathwater and leaving. Well, here's the other thing about it is that but there are two rats in this apartment. I'm gonna whisper right now because I don't know if you can hear me. So there are two rats in the apartment. When we got the apartment, we told him there was one rat, and when we got the apartment, he told his wife there was one hamster. So we're all lying to each other, you
I
know.
actually can't believe they allowed a rat.
Well, it's not a rat, it's one hamster. It's not two rats. So
Wow, that's
so
funny though. That really is being like, hey, hope you don't mind. I brought 300 roaches. They're my pets. Was it
is
cool
that
if
okay?
they sort of free roam the apartment?
So I just have one pet. It's 7 pigeons that don't wanna be inside. They do not wanna be here, and they'll do everything they can to get out. Is that a problem, or are we okay?
I mean, I guess it's right that you told them it was one rat because two rats
That's
immediately
too
is a big
many, right?
problem.
It's just
Yeah.
one of those stupid lies where you're like, "I don't know why I said that, why I
Well,
didn't
why don't
just
you just
say."
tell me you have two gay rats?
I have 2 gay rats, and if they're
Pushing
separated from
them?
each other, they're constantly they've got no time
Two
for.
rats. It's completely platonic. We have two platonic rats who have no interest in having sex with each other.
They don't. They would never even kiss. I wish my rats were gay. That would be sick.
Wouldn't that be
That'd be
sick?
so
Like
cool.
those penguins at the zoo?
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Real life Ratatouille just applied ahead. That's true. That's true. Folks, welcome to Characters Welcome. This is the best goddamn character show on this side of the rectangles. You've got a real interesting crew tonight. There's no Justin.
No, Justin.
He's yelling at his kids somewhere.
And then who's this?
And who is this
Get
over
her out of
here?
here.
Who is that? Sarah is coming in the 11th hour. Coming in here. She's like that absent mother. She just pops by. Gives her a
Yeah.
quick hug.
Then I
Yeah.
come back, but I still give you advice or yeah.
Exactly. So we're here. So folks, Sarah's going to be giving advice all night. So just pass some advice. Pass some questions in the chat. Sarah will be sure to answer
Oh
them.
my God, I love that. Yes.
It's true. Folks, if you missed last week, we talked about what happened 2 weeks ago, which was our very first in a very long time live show at Union Hall, which y'all came out for. We sold almost 80 tickets in a space that we found out once we got there has 45 seats. So that was really cool. But yeah, we had a really good show, and we dropped today the first video of the first character of that night, and it was Elena Scapetos doing "Your Stomach Wants Some Questions Answered." I think we have a clip of that. Do we have a clip, Jorge?
And stop trying to placate me with these half-assed notions, okay? Seltzer isn't gonna do anything to what you've done. And Tums, you eating Tums is like Guy Fieri choosing a neutral shoe. It's not gonna do anything. Yeah, stomachs know who Guy Fieri is. He's basically our Hitler. You built up a medical immunity to Tums.
Or you could hear it still. If you want to watch that whole video, it's dropped on our YouTube page. It's so fucking funny. Guy Fieri is our Hitler. It is true.
Yeah. Maybe someone will use that as a yearbook quote. Eric, you were recently
Yeah, let's drop
graduated
them
in high
all. Let's
school
drop it all
year.
right now. My other piece of news is that I was yearbook quoted by some very kind person, and I found out on Twitter. Do we have a clip of that, Jorge? We might not, because I did not tell Jorge to put that up. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
This is something that I apparently said on live stream. Soon I will be too busy to make stuff, which, if I remember correctly, is exactly when this stuff gets made. That is pretty damn deep.
You know what mine was?
What?
Hakuna Matata.
That was your quote?
It really was.
Wow. My quote was, get this, because this is going to be on game for all of us. My quote was nothing, because I missed the deadline to get the quota.
Great, on brand.
Yeah. I also,
Was there a placeholder there?
My name or a placeholder? I didn't get graduation photos either, so I don't think I'm in my senior yearbook, which is a great way for me to trick my children someday into proving that I was a ghost this whole time. I'm just glad I'm glad a really kind quote was put up there, not some perverted shit.
Yeah.
Which is
not just like asterisk and it just says smoking a cigarette with your asshole.
That would be really good. That would be really, really good. Sure. I do like that. Your school didn't do quotes or superlatives. Kevin Wilcox, what the heck? They didn't do quotes or superlatives in 1867? That's so weird. I'm ribbing ya.
Yeah, because look at the picture. Kevin is clearly from the future.
It's true. Kevin is clearly from the year 7000. But speaking of being from the future, I can't wait for in 5 minutes you all to be like, what a great character we just saw. What do you say we introduce our first one?
I think so. Let's do it. Please welcome to the Rectangles a woman who loves fall.
Whoa!
For those of you who haven't yet heard, I am being voluntold to resign from the PTA. Before I hand in my t-shirt, Cheryl, I just wanted to give my version of what happened at the elementary school Harvest Day field trip. I love fall. And that is not a crime. If anything, we should blame Starbucks. Maybe if spice lattes weren't just a seasonal thing, I wouldn't have felt the need to drink 5 in a row that morning. And for those of you saying I knocked over 13 children while I was running to get to the make your own scarecrow booth, it's fine. Most of them got back up. What you all need to understand, and I know this because I myself was a middle school harvest queen, is that fall is a special season. It's a time to celebrate nature and connect to our inner selves. And yes, I did have sex with my daughter's 3rd grade teacher in the hay maze, but no one makes an autumn theme bulletin board like Mr. Jensen. I mean, leaf through a good book. Come on, you're lying if you say that doesn't make you horny. And yeah, sure, I showed up to the pumpkin carving station with a giant knife. What were we supposed to do with those blunt tools Kathy brought for the kids, okay? Those spoons weren't even serrated. And it wasn't my fault that the cider went hard and got the kids drunk, okay? They had a great time, and they learned about fermentation, right, guys? See? They learned stuff. Fall is a special season. What, Cheryl? No, we're not going to move on to talk about the bake sale because I haven't finished. Which is also what I said to Mr. Jensen. Cheryl, I forgot you and Mr. Jensen used to be married. But that was like 2 years ago, right? Like, you're probably over it. I know he is. Mason's mom, you want to say something? Yeah, I'll talk about the apple orchard. Sure. I blame the trees. If they put out apples more than once a year, I wouldn't have felt the need to fill the school bus with 236 pounds of McCowans, which, yeah, didn't leave any room to drive students home. But for those of you saying that I abandoned the kids in the middle of the orchard, it's fine. They learned how to hitchhike. It's just not something you're going to learn in a classroom, so you're welcome. Fall is a special season. It's a time to come together, which is exactly what Mike and I were doing behind the bar. Sorry, Mr. Jensen and I were. Anyway,
Fall. It's about fresh starts. It's about sweaters and cozy and don't laugh at me, Cheryl. Like you don't enjoy the changing seasons. Oh, you're more of a summer person. You know, shut the fuck up, Cheryl. No one in this PTA likes you. What I'm saying is that maybe you're all right. Maybe I am a little bit basic. Maybe I have fallen prey to the consumerization of autumn. Maybe I'm just a white woman who likes going to TJ Maxx and buying all the Rae Dunn kitchenware that says things like, happy fall, y'all, and here for the booze. The point is, I don't care what you think, because I found something that makes me happy. I love fall, and that is not a crime. And now I'd like to address what happened at the book fair.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right.
Caitlin Brioni, everybody!
So good. Caitlin, love your decorations in the back. Love how you set the stage here.
Thank you. That's just actually me.
Good.
Caitlin, you also, I have to say, this looks stunning.
Thank you, Target.
Stunning. Target. Okay.
Target playing right into the character.
So big.
It is so big.
They're one size fits all. I don't know how big these people's heads are, but it's
Wait,
huge.
Okay, I'm literally, I have to write that down. My head's enormous. My grandma had to put elastics in my hats when I was younger. True story.
That is true. Sarah does have a larger than life head, which I think is great.
We could fit these hats.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. Caitlin, how are you?
I'm good.
That's great. So is fall your favorite season, would you say?
Yeah.
It's tied between fall and spring, actually. Love those
I agree.
transitions.
So that means that you're not an extremes kind of person, right? I feel like fall and spring are kind of the safe answers there. They're both the in-between seasons.
I guess I like that there's like change in both of them because I'm a very like non-committal. I'm like I like to try a little bit of everything kind of person. So I feel like I get a little bit of both in them. So
fair. I like fall as well, but I would say my second favorite is probably winter. I like winter. I like the snow.
Oh, okay.
Like in the summer, like today was a beautiful day, and because I spent it inside all 24 hours of it, I feel like a piece of shit.
Okay.
It's like totally cool to do that.
I think that's why rainy days are my favorite. You're like, oh, I have to stay inside.
I don't know. I can't. I don't talk to anybody, and I have to order takeout again.
I have to start watching Riverdale.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy. So you're a big fall head. I heard we were talking about superlatives before your character started, and in your piece, I heard somewhat of a superlative. Like, what was the Halloween middle Miss Hollow?
Oh, Harvest Fair or Harvest Queen.
Harvest Queen. Is that from something? Did you pull that from something real?
Okay, no. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue what that is. I wrote this in Sarah's workshop, and someone was like, "You should say you were Harvest Queen." And I was like, "That sounds fun."
Great.
That sounds good. The Harvest Queen sounds like, yeah, it does sound like something in a dystopian future. Someone who like collects the most organs from the Harvest Queen.
Either that or like very like pageant. I'm getting like Southern vibes. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Harvest Queen. Yeah. Do you have plans for Halloween? Do you have a costume?
I just decided. Okay, I have two costumes. I really love Halloween.
Great.
So my brother and all his friends are being Shrek characters. So I'm going to be Lord Farquaad.
Yes.
Shrek.
So big. Shrek is just getting bigger and bigger. We Characters Welcome invested in Shrek early, and we're reaping the rewards.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Wait, invested in it?
We just have been talking about Shrek for a year and a half. We won't shut up about Shrek, and now everyone's catching up.
Also, apples, coincidentally. You brought up a kind of apple that I can't remember the name.
McCowan's. They are delicious.
McCowan.
No, I thought that was a liquor.
Wow, we got a new Apple Clash candidate.
McAllen's, I've never heard of it. What's your second costume? I'm sorry.
It is, my boyfriend is going to be C-3PO and I will be R2-D2. I still got to make that one.
Love that.
And so and Star Wars heads will recognize that C-3PO and R2-D2 did fuck a lot in the movie together. They were in a so I'm really glad that is canon. That's
That will USB port.
from Star Wars.
true. It's true. Oh, what a dream. Caitlin, thank you so much for being here. That character is so much fun. Truly, fall is the best season, bar none. That's how I feel.
It's great.
Great. Cool. Do you have anything real quick you want to plug or promote? Anything coming up?
No, but I have so many characters. So if you have a show, put me in, coach.
Hey!
You heard it here first, folks. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks,
So good, so much fun. You know what? Here's the reason why I'm gonna be I'm a gatekeeper. I'm a Halloween gatekeeper. Okay, I'm a little bit of a curmudgeon about it.
Gatekeeper.
364 days a year, I dress up like a dumb asshole, and mostly people say stop, and that's weird. Don't do it.
Sure.
And then on Halloween, all the freaking normies come out in their weird little costumes.
Is that why you don't wear a costume? You gotta just like be
I don't.
a year you get to be basic.
I love Halloween season. I love watching spooky stuff. I watch Over the Garden Wall every single
You
year.
just wish it was like an all the time thing.
Well, I don't like dressing up on actual Halloween because it feels like I'm going to work. I don't want to take my work. I don't want to mix work and pleasure.
See, my issue is now Halloween I want Halloween all the time. Like I just bought this lamp today from Walgreens. It's a potion.
That's a bomb.
It's a potion.
That is crazy. That's a lamp.
Look at the potion.
It was at Walgreens?
It was at what I call Dwande Reed, because when I first moved to New York, I read it wrong and I kept calling it Dwande Reed.
Wow, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, $20. I said I have to get it.
Like, we're pulling the trigger on that. You're like, we've got some fucking workshop money. We're buying some potions, dude. That's so funny.
It's like the definition of a non-essential purchase, but
yeah, whatever. Who
so
cares?
cool.
I buy dumb bullshit all the time. But that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I think Halloween should be all the time. I think we should live in a spooky. I think the world could be a little bit spookier, and that would be good for everybody.
At all times, yeah. I mean, I think we live in a very spooky time, but like a fun kind of spooky.
As a white straight male, I don't understand. I don't think anything's wrong. What's wrong?
What do you mean?
What's happening? Did something happen to Joe Rogan? Is he okay? Is Elon Musk okay?
Is he all right? Oh my god, I gotta go.
What happened? So stupid. Gosh. Folks, if you're enjoying the show and if you want to toss us some bucks so that we can truly walk out the door and throw it away on Magic Potion Lights, you can Venmo us at Characters Welcome. Make sure that you head on over to the business account because the tax man cometh. And we got to pay up with everybody else. We can't take those free donations anymore. If you donate something to us with words in it, we will read that live on stream.
Well.
And although neither of us have access to the Venmo because Justin doesn't trust us, he will promptly send a screenshot of the Venmo. I promise you he will. And we will read it. We'll read it out loud.
Are you nervous to read out loud?
Reading out loud. Well, I'm nervous. I'm just always nervous. I'm nervous to be seen. And a lot of times the things that are written on those Venmos require me to feel seen in some way. Like when somebody donated and said that why are all my characters about why sex is scary? And I was like,
oh yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
At all.
Or when someone asked if I'm non-binary because I always play objects.
Wow. And you were like, I have to go stare straight ahead in the head for 18 hours.
Yeah,
oh
pretty
my
much.
Gosh.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Should we go to the next character?
Can I give you an answer?
I would love an answer.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh my God. Let's do it. Please welcome to the rectangles, a pirate.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder.
Well, squash me buckles and scally me wag. Ye must be the new recruits. Welcome aboard the Oyster Sniffer. The name be Yellow Belly Jeff. I ain't a scaredy cat or nothing. I just fell asleep first at a party and everybody pissed on my tummy. So, you want to be a pirate, do you? Heed this warning. It's lonely on the ocean blue. No one ye can trust. No one ye can love. It's enough to make a man go mad. Personally, I keep me wits about me by singing sea shanties. I swab the poop deck every day, the pirate's life for me. I like to sail the 7 seas, a cannon is my wife. Oh, yep. Without me sea shanties, I might do something weird. Any questions so far? What was the song about? Ye sound just like my beautiful wife, a cannon. What can I say? I liked it, so I welded an enormous ring to it. Well, first I put a wig on it. Then I drew eyes on it. Then I named it Nancy Boom Boom. Out here, she's the only thing keeping me totally sane and normal. Soon, you'll meet the captain, the dread pirate's black goatee. He's a fearsome fighter, a fearless leader, and a real kink shamer. If you misbehave, he'll send ye straight down to Bridget Jones' locker. But don't fear. The captain rules with an iron fist. His enemies quake in fear, and speaking of an iron fist, that's what I call foreplay with the cannon. Thank God for me normal shanties. Captain Goatee loves them. He's always saying, I wish he'd spend more time singing and less time fingering that loaded weapon. Follow me, and I'll introduce you to the crew. That's Rick. His wife is a curvy cloud. That one laying down in a pile of lemons whispering, I'm drowning in hard, bumpy wife boobies is Tom. And the one writing a letter to his wife back on dry land is Dave. Dave is crazy. Do not engage with Dave. The ocean's blue, the sky is blue, my balls are very blue. One time I saw a mouth-shaped cave and lived there for 2 months. Oh, make yourselves at home. Grab yourself a peg leg and a pegging leg. Do not mix them up, and welcome aboard. Because now, my son, the ocean is your mistress. But ye can't fuck the ocean. We tried. Salt water is so cold on our peepees. We're not hurting anyone but ourselves. Sometimes very badly. I laugh and dance and cuss and fight. My wife is a half-ton tube. We're trying to have children. My wiener has 3rd-degree burns. What's that? Why don't we fuck each other? Ew, pirates are gross.
Hey! An Eric Feurer classic.
That old egg.
Wait, did you pop the thing out of the other side of those glasses?
I did pop it out because I'm wearing contacts now. So
you could, some might say, just buy an eye patch.
I could just buy an eye patch or take my contacts out and not destroy these glasses. But instead, I chose neither. I chose neither. I hope it's an old prescription pair. It is an old prescription pair. Eric, glasses are expensive. That is true. Does he have a spare pair of glasses? What the? I'm just looking at the chats right now. You all were very concerned about these glasses. He taped his.
Yeah, they're mad.
Yeah, electrical tape.
I just want to scroll up to the top, and right when you started, one of the first comments was, "Is this the cannon fucker?"
Yeah, it's true.
That made me laugh.
This is the cannon fucker. Which, folks, there is still room to get your yearbooks quotes in. And I am a cannon fucker. Eric Feurer is available, folks. It's still available. I see what you did there. I hope it's an old prescription pair. It is. I have so many old prescription pairs of Warby Parker glasses. So many. Too many, folks.
So many. In fact, we're auctioning off some of Eric's old prescription glasses.
It's true. Please, for just $5, I will send you a pair of glasses, and you can really smell the inner nose oil on there.
Wait,
And
I
maybe-
love that. Some people sell their underwear. You sell your old glasses.
I saw my old glasses. Stinks just like an old pair of panties. Folks have always said that.
Ugh.
Or get this, folks, you could meet us in person because we have very special news for you. We do have another time slot at Union Hall, and tickets are now available for that. Jorge, do you got a hot, stinky link for that?
Let's
Look
get
at
that
that.
stink link,
Look at
Jorge.
that. Look at that
There it is.
Little link. Ooh, baby, choke me with that link. It's right there. Tickets are just $10 plus $1.66 for Eventbrite's who knows what fee. So, but for $10, you can come see us. And I'm telling you this right now. This one probably will sell out because the last one did basically sell out. Again, 40 seats, 80 people were there.
It's November 6th. Is that right?
It is Sunday, November 6th.
I don't want anyone to go crazy, but that's 12 days before my birthday. Now you all got to come.
That's 12 days before Sarah's birthday. We will be giving Sarah a traditional character's welcome birthday surprise. And that is, we're going to have her do a character on the stage. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be wild.
It's going to be wild. Sarah, how young are you going to be turning?
How young? Thank you for saying that.
Yes.
You know, yesterday I said, how old am I? Do you ever get to that point where you're like, it's somewhere in the early 30s? I believe I'm about to be 33. Does that sound right to you?
It does sound right to me.
Yeah.
You're early 30s, which is right when things start to make sense, I'm
Right.
told.
It's right when everything starts to become clear, and then you're like, wow, look at this shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, God, I spent years and years and years thinking I was going to like amount to something, and now I just want a room with some cool plants and books in it. And I'm just as happy.
You're like, you know what? This would actually be fine. Can I keep this?
Yeah, I'm like, this is
great.
everything I want. Like sometimes now when I get emails about opportunities, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do that.
God. But then what if I'll be like, well, what if I get it then?
Exactly.
You have
It's
to
horrible.
do it.
Yeah, then I have to fucking do it? No, I would much rather just make a cool recipe. That would be the same thing to me right now as getting on a TV show.
You know,
Ticket purchase. Folks, Kevin Wilcox just purchased a ticket. Who's going to match him? Who's
Wow.
going to go ticket for ticket with Kevin Wilcox and purchase a goddamn ticket right
For
now?
every ticket bought, Kevin Wilcox will donate $100,000 to charity.
It's true. This is true. Folks, you can meet Kevin Wilcox at our show too. I guarantee I know
I
what
guarantee.
he will be wearing. I guarantee I know.
First one in line.
Always. Kevin, you are the best supporter of the show and we love you so much. Look at that little cow.
This is what I spent yesterday making. It's like a little UFO tableau.
Wow.
It's
That's
sucking
really
up a
cute.
cow.
I love that. Zcor Zeppelin, you're so broke. Zcor Zeppelin, DM me on Twitter and we will talk. This isn't for all of you, okay? I give comps to people who need it. If Zcor wants a comp, I'm giving Zcor a comp. And don't fucking blow up my DMs with everybody. If you can afford it, I would love if you supported us. But if you can't, I will get you a comp. It is true.
Wow,
Zcor.
stern talking to from Daddy.
Daddy. I will make sure you can come to the show, Zcor, if you want to. Okay. Cool. That was
Eric,
beautiful. Yes.
can I ask you another crazy question?
Well, the last one was so fucking nuts. I was like, I don't know if I can answer this.
Right?
We're gonna have to delete the footage. I will. As long as you promise this one's more normal, I will answer this question.
Great. Should we see another character?
What?
I was gonna say something really shocking, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I wish you could see. I'm taking a picture right now. This is my secondary computer, and I just fucking destroyed it with fear.
What just happened?
I was doing a spit take, like a funny.
Oh,
spit
you
take.
spit on it? Wait, did you buy a new computer?
Shut up, Jorge. No, I did not buy a new computer. This is old. This is old bag of frozen vegetables copy right now. I should not have done that.
The frozen vegetables with a fan cooling system.
We love it. But yeah, I do think we should see our next character before Jorge has an aneurysm.
All right. Why don't we kick to it? Please welcome. Do you want to do it, Eric? I'm sorry. I feel like
No, I'm excited for this person because let me tell you, I have an intimate knowledge of, I feel like, the inner workings of this type of character because It and we go way back, and we see each other a lot. Please welcome to the Rectangles, the social media algorithm.
Hi, Julia. It's me, a social media algorithm. Not that you would know. Not that you ever direct message me, and I'm basically a mother. It's like I'm everyone's mother. So I know you want me to show you those photos your friends took at that music festival, but I really think you should check out more pics of Josh. You know, that guy I think you should meet based on every piece of information about you ever. Because you know you both have psoriasis. It's a match. Oh, you gonna swipe? That's okay. Here's some hashtag food porn from an influencer you don't know. There's the high school bully's baby, and oh, that's Josh holding a baby in a recommended post. I'm not saying he'd be a good father, but everyone in the comment section is, and I'm showing it to you. Here's a suggested article about barren women having higher rates of depression. I trust the algorithm. Hey, you Google geriatric pregnancy, not me. Oh, look, Jessica, your college roommate is getting married. It's a shame you'll never get married. And here's an ad for the ugliest dress you've ever seen. And here's a photo for a band you don't know. Oh, just kidding. It's Josh at a concert for a band you don't know. So cultured. When's the last time you got out? You know, you could go to a bar, have a drink, advertise to you and Josh, meet Josh, get married, have babies. But that's just a suggestion. I'm here to show you what you want and who I've decided you should date. Oh, and here's a reel showing you a filter of what you would look like if you weren't so fat. It wouldn't hurt to try it. No, going on incognito mode? Okay, I'll just leave you alone. Just kidding. Here's Josh as a recommended friend. So crazy. Oh, and here's something your crazy uncle said about Obama. Oh, you don't have to invite him to the wedding. It's not like I'm making you marry Josh. It's just that I'm giving you so many hints and stealing your data to come up with creative ways to force you to marry Josh. It's a labor of love. And by that, I mean you should really be doing your work right now instead of scrolling through social media. Here's that fucking ugly dress again. Here's a post that will be stolen by a more popular account. And here's this other guy named Ethan. Oh, you think I'm recommending Ethan to you? He's Josh's roommate and wouldn't go for a girl like you. You finally got a friend, Josh? I knew you would. And you're looking at wedding decorations. Ha! Like you would stand a chance. I'm sending him content about someone named Brenda, and Brenda content about Marcus, and Marcus some really dark alt-right neo-Nazi stuff. Wanna check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel Rose Keller, everybody. Rachel, so good.
Thanks.
Rachel, we got a similar vibe going on behind us right now. We got some gallery walls, some greens.
Look at that gallery wall action. Very nice.
Jorge, when you zoom in like that, you can't see what we're talking about.
What the heck? Fair enough, right? Yeah, fair enough. Yes, we got a comment here from Scoot Dingerman, who is an expert on the subject. I feel like the algorithm knows my sexuality better than I.
Oh,
that is
sure.
That is true. My suggested stuff is so crazy. I think I've showed some of it on this stream before. I don't know if y'all remember the two craziest things I've ever been suggested. One was a squirrel, a thing that makes your hand into a squirrel where you could put a head and 4 arms on your hand. And another one was a bottle opener that was shaped like a vagina. So you could.
My algorithm knew I was bi before I did because it showed me 5 different types of beanies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, the beanies.
Yeah. Like, why are there so many lesbian weddings on my feed?
What is that all about? Rachel, how are you? What's new? What's going on?
Good. Yeah. I moved into my apartment in a place in an undisclosed location.
You could say the full address. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. It's 123 Sesame Place.
Boom.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You
Starts.
look all moved in versus when Eric first hopped on, I thought he was in a jail.
Let's see. I just ruined it, but let's see how far we go before something appears on the wall.
Let's see.
Welcome to the void. There's nothing on
Oh
the wall.
my god! Thank
Yeah.
goodness for the puppets.
Thank goodness for the puppets.
Mm.
Yeah, so you're all moved in. How was that process like?
It was really actually not that stressful because I went away for the first week that we were here. So my roommate did a lot of the moving in, and I am a terrible person.
Oh my
That's
god!
perfect.
Oh my
Chef's kiss on
god.
that. That's so good. I have to keep that in mind in the future. That is really, really a smart way to do it. So, just tell us, what neighborhood are you in?
Oh, I'm in Park Slope.
Nice. Park Slope is the place to be. Good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I joined the food co-op. It's very Park Slope.
Very
Nice. Have you gotten along with everyone at the food co-op? Are there any?
Oh no!
typos?
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Someone yelled at me for being online when she wasn't online.
Okay.
I cut her line apparently when she was like down the block.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
People are crazy. Oh, John, we got a really nice comment from John Hudson. Thank you so much for taking the time to comment. Sark Plope. That's good. That's Sark Plope if we switch the first letter of Park and
Wait,
Slope.
I love that.
Now I've got a new character to write.
This is really good. What's up? I'm Sark Plope. What a dream. So was this your first move into the big city, or were you already in?
No, I went to NYU.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So I lived in the city during college, and then I moved back home for the pandemic,
Mm.
and now I'm back here.
Now you're back with a vengeance.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what do you got going on? What do you got coming up? You have anything to plug or promote?
I don't really have like anything big to plug. I have a Twitter account that I sometimes post on.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I post on it when I get published, which happens a lot. Like I write satire, so check.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm
Very cool. So we check that. What's your favorite satire site?
Oh God.
It's okay if it's not McSweeney's.
I mean, McSweeney's has been, I do like McSweeney's. I wrote like, this batshit piece on there about not believing that Maine existed. And people thought I was not kidding. Like people on the Stephen King fan page straight up thought that like there was this idiot out there that thought Maine wasn't real.
We all know. I don't know. Do you follow Stephen King on Twitter, by the way? Does anybody?
Yeah.
He has transitioned into like making jokes on Twitter, and I don't like it at all.
Yeah, no.
I do not like it.
Calling.
Like stick with what you know, man. Making kids have sex in a sewer system. Stick to what you know, bro. I don't like it at all. But I love that. Cool. So we can find you. We can find your satire articles. We can find you in an undisclosed location in Park Slope, and hopefully we can find you on stage doing that character because that was so fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thanks
Yeah.
for being here.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Somebody correctly said in the chat, yes, Sark Plope is a good name for a Star Wars.
Sark? Absolutely.
I feel like you could do that with literally any common phrase. Just switch the 2 letters on it, and then you've got a Star Wars name.
Like
like
Jude Gob?
Instead of good job, yes.
Good job.
Instead of coffee machine, Moffy Kasheen sounds like a place seriously a planet that they visited. Right? Attensland. That's so funny.
Attensland.
That's so fucking funny. Wow, we just accidentally invented something really special here, I think.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Let me just check my phone real quick to make sure. Great, cool. Just make sure I didn't get an emergency text from Justin about that. But yes. So we've done. Let me think about this real quick. We've shown the video. We've shown the Venmo. We've shown tickets for the new show. Really, Sarah, there's only one thing left to do. Can I ask you a question?
Actually, it's not really a good time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So Have you all noticed how, like, sometimes in your fridge?
All right, you can ask me a question.
Okay, cool. I've done are you ready for our next character?
Yeah.
Is that a cat? Is that photo behind you a cat in a ski mask?
Yeah, these are 2 cat robbers. Why?
I'm just making sure.
And here's the ghost looking at pictures of it on its wall.
Oh wow, I really like that actually.
Thank you. I know.
Oh, you know.
Here's these ladies, and it says Regina George.
What else does it say?
It's a quote from Mean Girls. It says, Regina George, she is the nastiest skank bitch I have ever met. Do not trust her. She is a fugly slut.
Wow, amazing. We were just talking about getting our security deposits back. Do you think, Sarah, there's a world where you'll ever get your security deposit back?
No, because I work with resin out my kitchen window. I have to wear a gas mask while I'm doing it, so I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm making meth.
You're making fucking meth in your apartment.
But the resin has gotten on the window, and I don't know that I can get it off, so we'll just have to see.
Oh, no. That is so funny to see you in a gas mask, like through a window.
Dipping like strawberries into some
with your 2 cats like at your feet. Like, this is the reboot of
I'm very safe with the cat.
Good. Cool. Let's welcome on our next guest, though. I'm so excited. I'm really excited for this next person because and get this, folks, they're not a gore tide. Okay, you might think that this person is a gore tide. It's not. It is a tour guide.
Hey! Hello and welcome to the only tour in New York City led by a real New York bagel. All right, keep your crust inside the bus at all times. Now let's get this show on the roll. All right.
Oh, good.
All right, so over here we got Cat's Deli, home of the Reuben, or as I like to call him, that corned beef fuck. Who owes me money, and he's got a real sour crowd, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Whoa, we got another French bread jaywalking. Damn tourists. Hey, I'm posting here.
Oh, my God.
All right, next stop. God, I can't hear shit because I'm a bagel. I don't got any ears. All right, next stop, the water plant. You know, some people don't know this, but New York City water is what makes our bagels the best. All right, and if you disagree, you can kiss my muffin top. Fuck Boston cream donuts. All right, just a reminder, there's no drinks allowed on the bus. I'm looking at you, cup of coffee. You know, it's true what they say. If you can slice it here, you can slice it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's like that Alicia Keys song. In New York, here's a list of what bagels are made of. Flour, yeast, salt, and some sweetening. Now you're in New York. Customer service is ruder. If you don't like it, then leave. Leave fucking New York, New York, New York. All right. Sure, the cashiers here act like they're doing you a favor by doing their own job, but it's worth it for the pastries. Dangerous. You know, people think that here in New York we got a high crime rate, but it's actually a pretty safe city. Except for the pigeons. Those fuckers will kill you.
Oh, Sarah Smallwood Parsons, everyone. Yes. Really good costume. Very good.
Wow, I thought I really couldn't. It was like
no
noise cancellation headphones.
Right.
Have ever made me feel quite as disoriented as this neck pillow.
I don't have the courage to wear one of those neck things on an airplane. So instead, I slowly break my neck over the course of
I do the same thing, and I'll sleep sometimes through the entire flight, literally like with just being like.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, It is literally, you're literally micro fracturing your neck every single time. That's literally all that it's doing.
And then I'm like, where's my neck hurt?
Also, I think I could say it. Although Justin was not here tonight, through that character, it did feel like Justin.
Didn't it feel like a Justin original?
Hey, whoa! All he needed.
Hey, I'm Justin.
All the bagel needed to do is be like, over there you can get pumpernickel, but I wouldn't. It's my ex-wife. Like, these characters are like obsessed with their ex-wives. Scoot Dingerman, quality of the show continues to amaze me. The costumes, yes, not the quality of the show, the costumes.
The costumes.
And thank you for that comment, Scoot Dingerman. And as recompense, we will say your name with the letters backwards. Thank you very much, Juggernaut Singerman. We really appreciate you here.
Coot Singerman actually sounds pretty good.
It is pretty good. Ooh, Coot. Ooh, cute. We have two pieces of news tonight, and god damn, one of them is so fucking sad. It
I know, I'm gonna cry, honestly.
pains me to say it. The other one, then we'll tell you it, but we're not going to talk about it in a way that we can negotiate about it. But the first piece of news is it really fucking sucks. It's that we are down to our final character of the night. That is just the worst. I'm really sorry that I have to say that to y'all, because these past 46 minutes and 8 seconds have felt like a lifetime. Really. I feel like I was born, I grew old,
we laughed together, we cried together.
We cried together. We were canceled and uncanceled several times. Made God, what a dream. But the other piece of news that we really have to say, I will not take it back, John Hudson or Hans Hudson. The other piece of news is that after this piece of comedy, there is no more comedy. There's no more comedy tonight after this. That is a period after that sentence, not an exclamation point. Okay, we're not making light of this. There's no more comedy. No more.
No more. None. And before you ask, no.
Whoa! Hey, look at Dakut Singerman's comment.
Singerman!
Ooh, also don't ever put that up there, because what is that profile?
What is that? Hot dogs on an ass? Just on an ass cheek?
Hot dogs on an ass is, I believe that's the title of an MC Escher.
I'm Dakut Singerman, and this is Hot Dogs on an Ass.
But yeah, yes, that's right, Lumberjack. Let's go over the bang. But after this, there's no more. Let's get them all out right now. There's no more chuckles. There's no more guffaws. There's no more yucks. There's no more titters. There's no more giggles.
Jesus,
shit.
you know a lot of words for laughing.
No more tickaloos, which is what Justin says, which I always think that any man 40 and over should not be allowed to say.
No har-hars?
No har-hars. Ooh, no hee-hees, no tee-tees, no hee-hees, no tee-tees. And no more wiggle, tickle, jiggle, giggle.
No ho.
No more. But God, we're talking so much about it when we do have another guest. I'm so excited for this person. What do you say?
Me too. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a suitcase person.
Boom!
Oh, excuse me. Let me get out of your way so you can get on the subway with that adorable suitcase. Oh, would you look at that widow suitcase? You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so freaking cute. Oh, suitcases so much. Let me guess. It's a purebred away suitcase. I knew it. I love my suitcase breeds. I'm such a suitcase person. Oh, yes. This is my little one, boy. Biscuit. He's a People can never tell what breed he is. But remember when Toomey did that collab with Miley Cyrus? Yep. That's my good old boy Biscuit. He's a monster, but I love him. Man's best friend. I have such fond memories of my first suitcase. Got her on Christmas Day. Oh, there she was under the Christmas tree in a box. And I was like, Mom, you put her in a box? Oh, she lived a long life. 15 years in suitcase years, which is 1, 2. Oh, it's the same in human years. So, like normal 15 years. She was my little smushy purple overnight Samsonite baby named Sparky. Oh, I miss her so much. Oh, I still wear her luggage tag around my neck. Oh my, someone's getting on the subway with a huge suitcase. Hi, can I pet your suitcase? No? Okay. I get it. I had this one suitcase that whenever someone touched it, it would roll away, and it was so fast. Once it got rolling, I could not catch up with it. So we just told people not to touch them. Oh my God, Biscuit, look, another suitcase is getting on the train. This always happens around LaGuardia Airport. Excuse me. Can my suitcase smell your suitcase? Get the hell away from you? Okay. Sounds like a grumpy suitcase. It reminds me of my second suitcase. It was a rescue we got from Goodwill. The moment my eyes met her sweet little suitcase zippers, I could not believe they were almost destroyed. Anyway, that energy. Okay. Her previous owners neglected her because her corners were stuffed up. Oh, poor sweetie. But after a couple years with us, they were like new, another member of the family. Oh. They only live so long. My heart. Oh, we had to say goodbye to this one little suitcase too soon. My dad was packing the car for a trip, and he wasn't watching my poor suitcase Roxy, and she just like rolled out into open traffic. Took me years to recover. Ew. Someone just got on the train with a dog. Ugh, gross. I'm not a dog person.
Yeah. Good. Damn,
It's
so
karate, everybody!
great character. And also, what a great shirt. I'm so sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about your shirt. And is this? Let me just guess real quick, because it's giving. If Charlie Brown worked at Hot Topic, is that? I really like it.
Oh my God, I love, yes. I got it secondhand at Buffalo, and it was far too expensive for secondhand, but cheap for what it is. It's
really
like, it's like, I guess, what is this, Versace? Like,
Whoa!
God.
$50. I mean, that sounds like a lot of money to me. But
I know. They
I like
charge
that you
$30
went-
for a t-shirt, though.
I also like that you went, what is this, Versace? Like you didn't fucking know exactly.
Like you hadn't gone on eBay and typed in Charlie Brown.
it's Versace.
Stacy. So good. That plant behind you looks healthy as fuck, too.
Yeah.
Very happy.
It
Is it
is.
real?
Honestly, like you just kind of plant, like you water them less than you think, and they're fine.
And that's it.
I don't know. That's what I've done, but I know that this particular type of plant, a lot of people are like, I've been killing them for years.
Really?
Wow.
Good for you. Good for you.
Whatever the magic, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it right.
Something
So
right.
a healthy older plant has their shit together, I think.
Right? Maybe.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You know-
so how are you? What's going on? What's new with you?
Oh gosh, I'm well. I just finished with Sarah's class, and now I'm going to be in Eric's class.
What?
Much like
Shit. Very nice. Oh,
so much like that burger, you are the bread, and I am right now the.
Wow, you're the meat.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, well,
Um,
afterwards you're gonna have to tell us who's better.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Now that you know both. No, we
It's
will
divorce
put you.
parents, so.
Yeah. We're gonna stand on opposite sides of a room and sit you in the middle, whichever person you crawl
you
toward.
Isn't it the climax of Air Bud or something?
It is, yes, I believe so. Yes. Wow, nice sleeve too. How long did it take you to get that sleeve done?
Oh, this is like 26 or some odd years.
Yeah.
Years, hours.
Hours. Got it.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think parents are allowed to do that.
That's a long time.
Again.
So funny. That's great. So do you have other tattoos besides that sleeve, or just the sleeve?
There's the one sleeve, and it's actually a paisley sleeve because growing up, my dad had this Persian rug that we would all like lay on. As a child, I thought it was just for his back, but now I'm thinking like his marriage was probably not going well, so we just slept on the rug while she had the bedroom.
Fair.
So then he would tell us bedtime stories on that rug, and so for me, it's nostalgic to have like paisley.
Oh my god, I
My
love
sisters
that.
are on there. This sister, Layla.
That's awesome.
with the little like hand up with the mustache wig.
That's a beautiful sleeve. Holy shit!
Uh,
Wow. I love like the negative space of the face on the bottom near your wrist. So,
I love.
yeah, that is so fucking
So pretty. I love her.
It is so pretty. Really nice. All right, there is a comment here that Sarah, you weren't here last week, and also this might bum you out. So I'm just letting you know.
me out?
Maybe this one by Carly that says, when the suitcase wears out, do you have to put it in a bag saying dead suitcase when throwing it out? That's because last week we as a group could not figure out what happens to all the pets that die in New York City. What do you do with them?
They
I
get
actually-
burned.
Burned?
Yeah.
What do you mean when they die?
Yeah, where do you take them? What do
Yeah,
you do?
I'm sure they're cremated.
Well, where you take
You think they're just like tossing dogs in a hole?
Not only do I think that, I have
Like
information
Holocaust
that may,
style? What the fuck?
I have information that may shock you, sir.
What is it?
Um,
No,
well-
don't. I actually don't want to know this.
No, but okay. So the thing that we were trying to figure out was like, what do you do? And Justin was like, you take it to the vet. And I was like, you take dead animals to the vet, and he was like, shut up. But if you do take a dead animal to the vet, then I raised the question: how many times have you been on the subway with someone with like a Great Dane in a hefty bag, and you had no idea?
Didn't you hear about this story though?
What?
There was some.
No.
This has gone viral.
What?
A girl. God, there was a girl on the subway who had this really huge suitcase that was really heavy, and this guy came up to her and was like, "What's in the suitcase?" And she panicked, and she was like, "Laptops." And he grabbed the suitcase and he ran away with it, and her dead dog was in it.
Oh no!
But can you imagine it's like a suitcase, and then when you get it home and open it, it's a dead dog?
I mean, that is so fucking funny.
It's been going viral right now.
I
don't
did
know.
not know that. That is horrible. Whoa, John Hudson says also Peep Show and knows the exact episode that may have the answer to our question.
Oh,
I had
okay.
no- so I didn't know that, but so I guess you do. You take your dead, huge animal in a bag on the subway. But Justin and I looked it up, and another thing that you are allowed to do is
Toss
put
it
it
out
in
the window.
you could put it in a bag. You could put it in a bag out with trash on trash day, but you have
No.
you have to put a piece of paper on the bag that says dead animal.
No. No.
That they know what it is.
That's horrifying.
Oh man, so crazy.
I thought you were gonna say, you know, those like little brown garbage cans they have for like
That's for
people.
dead animals.
What are those called? People that compost.
Those ones are for dead animals.
You
That
can
is
toss in the compost.
so
I'm gonna
crazy.
cry.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
crazy. But I was like, Justin was like, he didn't think that many animals would die. I feel like the city is so big. There are, would we say hundreds of pets die every day in the city, or less? Would you say hundreds is too many? Is that a lot?
No.
I don't know.
I don't
Must
spend
be.
my time thinking about that.
Oh, that's all I spend my time. Guess that's where we're.
Also,
different.
Mabel's like, the fuck are you guys
Yeah, she's like,
talking
what are
about?
you talking about? She's so cute.
Who's pissed?
Yeah, she's not happy. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but to derail, but your suitcase reminded me of taking an animal in a bag,
Yeah.
and now I have to look up this thread, Sarah. That's
You
so,
have to. It's so funny.
that is so crazy. Do you have anything you want to plug or promote? You got anything exciting going on?
Oh gee. I don't have it currently booked, but I am doing a character style show called Kepi's Kingdom, where I have a
Woo!
character that's kind of like a Pee Wee Herman central figure, and then all of the like Kepi the cat's friends come over and like hang out at James' apartment while he's away for the weekend, and the audience is the cat sitters.
I
Oh,
love
this sounds
that.
like your kind of show.
That
Yeah,
does-
I did.
Is truly my kind of show. If you need any giant props or puppets, for it, please let me know. This
100%.
could be on loan.
Oh, 100%. There is one puppet in the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yo, I'm actually so pumped for this.
Yeah.
When can we see this?
It just happened September 27th, so I'm probably going to. I don't know. The holidays seem like pretty booked up, so I might just go January for the second one.
Great. Well, we will look out for that. We'll follow you on the social medias and look out for that. That's awesome. Great character, great shirt, great tattoos, good vibes. What a dream to meet you, James.
Likewise.
So much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Little Charlie Brown dance, the weird dance, yeah. Folks, we did it again. We brought you laughs, we brought you tears, we brought you my apartment that's unfurnished. We brought you the image of giant dead dogs on the subway. It really we really ran the gamut tonight.
And we're gonna do it again next week.
It will happen next week, and it could never happen without the best tech in the biz, Mr. Jorge. Please come on out.
Imagine if you didn't.
Yeah, imagine if he was like,
I thought about it. I don't want to. Can I tell you, Sarah? You mentioned a way that people get rid of animals is out the window here in New York. Hold on, sorry, I'm telling a very important story, and then there's this piece of shit, the other tech in the biz, this fucking idiot,
Dude,
this absolute idiot.
What is it doing with its wiener?
What are you? Eric wants to know what you're doing with your hair. The world wants to know what you're doing with your hair.
Oh my God! Look at that stash. Good Lord.
I'm just pushing it back. That's me. I'm pushing
I didn't
it
know
back.
you two were allowed to be in the same room. I thought the cosmos would explode or something. The two best techs in the biz.
Shit. Kiss. Kiss.
Yes! Okay.
Oh boy, best techs in the biz. Can you believe it? Jorge in stream with the audio only. Sorry, what was the thing about the bags, Jorge?
Oh yeah, the thing about the bags. So I just moved here from Florida and had no experience with rats at all, or mice in apartments or anything. And it was maybe my second or third day here. One was stuck in a glue trap on the side of our oven, and I texted my roommates like, "I'm not equipped to do anything with this. What do you do?" And the text back was, "Oh, LOL. You just throw it out the window." And they were 100% serious. Fourth floor, 100% serious. I left, and then when I came back, it was gone. So,
oh my God! You know that's how I got rid of my Christmas tree this year.
Horrible.
I threw it out the window into like I have a garbage area that you can access, this like backyard or whatever. So I threw it out the window, and then I went down to that area, and it was the wrong area. So I couldn't get to it. So it's just a tree.
A tree?
A tree behind what I thought was an area I could access.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing.
You're just adding to NYC's green spaces.
I know, right?
That's also that is unfortunately a learned behavior because I did that, right? When we
we threw our Christmas tree out the window.
We would push it out the window when we were done.
But onto the sidewalk, not onto someone else's backyard by accident.
Not onto the nothing. Oh no. Isn't this just a beautiful, wonderful city with no notes?
So gorgeous.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Jorge, thank you for being here. Thank you also, JFL. Thank you, Spencer Griffin. Thank you, you who showed up and watched this show. Watch Elena's new video on our YouTube page. We have so many of them coming hot and fast. We're going to do 2 a week until our new show, which is November the 6th at Union Hall at 8 p.m. Buy those tickets. Sit next to Kevin Wilcox. Grab a seat. It's going to be a blast and a half, and we'll see you next week. Right, Sarah?
Yeah, bye, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you.